Hi, I'm Bill,
I'm Lori.
and if this is the first time dropping into the channel, welcome. So, we're making a dish tonight that's involving another cooking element, our camp stove, and we are going to be highlighting our Change More outdoor wood-fired pizza oven. So, we have some noodles that are just completed cooking, and
Not cooked all the way. They're still very
okay,
al
you
dente.
take over since you're the cook.
Okay. And so we're gonna just drain our noodles first.
Okay,
You want to take that out?
I will. So, Lori, why don't you explain what we're making?
We're making baked ziti with sausage sauce, topped with mozzarella, parmesan, and ricotta.
And you made that sauce, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So, okay.
And I like to cook a rotini just because it seems as though it cooks a lot faster. And so I'm just making sure that the water's drained off pretty well.
Okay, I'm going to put this back in the pot for the moment because I don't think we need it anymore.
No.
Cover this up, and then we can put this below, right?
Right.
All right. All right. Take it away. Keep going.
Okay, well, I thought you were going to
Oh, I'm going to do. Okay, next stop is
Next
stop. Next part is I have to. So talk about the sauce because this is homemade.
This is just, I think, 2 pounds of sausage. I use
You want more?
1 hot and 1 sweet.
Another ladle.
Yeah. I think more than that. Maybe 2 more ladles full.
So when you say you use mild and hot
Mild, just to give it a little bit of spice.
of pork sausage,
No, Italian sausage.
Italian sausage. Okay.
Okay, you can put it right here.
All right. And I'm trying to keep our Change More outdoor pizza oven. I'd like to have it down around 400 degrees. Right now it's up around 700. I might have built too much in the firebox initially, but let's see how this turns out.
And then I'm using this metal pan, baking pan from Chicago Metallic, and it's already coated with a non-stick coating.
And we were going to do some chickpea pasta from Banza, but we decided, since this is the first time that we're making this dish outside in our outdoor kitchen, we thought we'd go with regular, what is it, Barilla noodles.
Rotini. And I'm going to top it with some whole milk ricotta, although you can use just regular low moisture, regular ricotta that's more available in the store. The store, Safeway just happened to have both. Just put a little dollop of each.
I'm going to position you just a little bit, like maybe right here.
Okay.
Okay.
I wasn't sure how much we would be using.
So this can be an expensive meal, right, Lori?
It can be. Or it could be inexpensive, depends. I think it might be less expensive if you use maybe some jarred sauce and just added it to the sauteed sauteed sausage. And I added 2 pounds of sausage, a diced onion, and 2 cans, 28-ounce cans of crushed tomatoes.
You want me to hold that for you?
Yeah.
Got it.
And I didn't shred my mozzarella.
Do you want me to layer it in?
Yeah. I didn't shred my mozzarella. I just cut it in pieces because it's very difficult to shred mozzarella.
Can I just?
Yeah, put it in. I think I may add a little bit more sauce. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I can do that. Let me get that for you. I'm what I guess you call a sous chef.
Yeah. Actually, this is my first time even making baked ziti. Okay, that's good.
Well, I made veal parmesan one time in our kitchen for Lori. It's not really an authentic Italian dish. It's an Americanized Italian dish. Are we done with the ladle?
Yep.
Okay. But when I met Lori, I realized what a cook really was and the skill set that a cook has. And it was clear to me at that point in time I'm no cook. So
I wish he'd never said that because I thought his veal parmesan was very good. He should make that for you.
yeah. All right, looking good.
Yeah, you can put on.
Oh, I should have been taking some pictures probably, huh?
Oh, that's all right.
But not too late to take some now before we pop that into the oven.
I forgot to put on the parmesan on the first layer, but that's okay.
That's okay. Here, I'm going to take a picture. Hands out of the image. Looking good.
So what I did to cut up this mozzarella was just I put it in the freezer for a little while. It makes it a lot easier to slice. Mozzarella is one of those really rubbery cheeses. You want to make sure. You want to get the parmesan, Bill?
I don't know where it is. Where is it? Oh, it's down here.
Oh, did I forget it?
Yeah, that's okay. Oh, it's over there.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Cool.
And I just used this pre-shredded stuff. It's not as good as maybe shredding it yourself, but it's much more convenient. Okay.
Is that about ready to go in?
Yep. And it doesn't need to be covered with foil or anything.
Okay, I think the way I'm going to do this.
So now my job is done.
Your job is done. Oh boy, that is heavy.
Mm-hmm. So in an oven, you would cook it for about 350, 375 for 35 minutes, just until the cheese is melted thoroughly. And the sauce, you don't want to overcook it, otherwise your ziti could become very dry.
And right now we're about 450 degrees.
Okay.
It'd be nice if it kind of hung out at this temperature. I guess now that we've put a volume in, because prior to me putting it in, it was up around 650. So you had some concerns about the pan, right? How much heat this pan?
Right.
It's not a carbon steel pan. Is that your concern?
No, it's not. It's a Chicago metallic baking pan. And they make two different kinds. One that tolerates temperatures about 450, and then they have their commercial pans that can tolerate up to 700 degrees. And I'm not quite sure which one I have, but it's probably more the 450. Although I did buy it at a restaurant supply store. I like Chicago Metallic because they're most of their pans are pre-coated. They're very, very easy to wash.
Well, let's hope that there was some tolerance built in so that 450 degrees, maybe 500 is not an issue, you know. But
so what I was going to do is use this and have some of the sauce drain out so that what went on the pasta the first time would have more meat. But I think what we did was okay.
Yeah, this is
Our first time.
yeah, it's our first time making this. Even in we haven't made it in the kitchen in the house either. So, and also what you're seeing here is like our clamshell camp stove, and we have a little propane tank. And these are the type of things when we go group camping that we bring with us that allows Lori to cook a more complex meal. We've not taken our Change More outdoor pizza oven with us yet. We generally take the Unicota 16. But the nice thing about this Change More is it has an oven door. And so if you're, making baked rotini, you would like to be able to close the front of your oven. Now I know newer unis have doors on them, and there are other manufacturers of outdoor pizza ovens that have doors. So, but we're going to be using the Change More a bit more in 2022. And the other night we did a pizza in there, and it was crisp, and through and through the crust was crisp, and that was same dough, the Biga dough, yet it was crisp. So,
Yeah, I made both of them. We made one in the uni and one in the Change More, and made them at the dough at the same time.
And I just want to mention we now have a Facebook private group called 12th Avenue Cuisine Insiders. If you'd like to join, go to the site, hit the join button. Lori and I moderate it, and we're just trying to find a way to extend the conversation after our videos. We also want to use it as a way to see what you're doing, and already one of the members has started to share their work, some really nice pizza work and everything, and that's what we want to try to foster in with that group, 12th Avenue Cuisine Insiders. So,
And even if you don't have a pizza oven, but you want to see what some of our viewers are doing, you can go ahead and join as well. And you don't have to be making pizza. You can do any of your kitchen creations, or maybe interesting places on your camping trip.
yeah. So, given the length of time it's probably going to require time in the oven, which we will report to you somewhere along when we edit this video. We'll put a card in that tells you how long it actually took. So we're going to be cutting out some sections just to keep it to a shorter video overall.
So I thought maybe I would share some of my favorite gadgets.
Oh, you have them here?
Well, I love this spoon rest.
Okay, you go for it. I'm gonna tend the wood fire while Lori shares.
It's just so handy, and it comes in two sizes. I just bought the small one because it's easier to travel with, and it's 100% silicone, and it comes in all different colors, and it's just really a handy item to have when you're camping or at your stove, and you don't have to worry about breaking it or anything. And I love to use stiff silicone spatulas to do most of my cooking, so that's really handy. Different sizes. Oh, and what happened to my basket? Oh, did we put the basket back in?
Oh yeah, and it's on the other side of the grill.
Oh. So this little basket's really handy for washing fruit and vegetables, and also you can put it inside your boiling water, lift it out so that you can drain your pasta. And also, a friend of mine gave me these silicone, I don't know, heating pads. I mean, heat pads or hot pads, and they work really handy, and they don't take very much room, and it's really easy to take on your trips. So,
if you really want an exciting journey, you should take a trip inside Lori's knife drawer. I mean, clearly she has, chef knives, all the way from boning all the way up. So Maybe we'll do a video on that one.
I think it would be kind of boring.
I don't know. You've got some big knives in there.
Okay, we'll see you soon.
Okay, we'll be back in a little bit.
Oh, wow. I think it's already pretty well.
Where's that? I need that piece of wood. So if you could move your... Okay, careful. I gotta make this quick.
Oh, actually.
So I think we just turn it and let it go a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, it's actually pretty ready.
Give it maybe about 5 more minutes.
Yeah. And then you want to let it cool off before
Yeah.
you cut it.
I just want to know what the cook time was.
Okay.
We could tell that from the
Footage, right?
from the video, from the tape.
Did you? Oh, you don't have a down camera.
I don't have what?
Maybe you want to take a picture still.
Okay, well, that didn't take long at all. Well, right as we took it out, the camera stopped. It was in the change more for 9 minutes 34 seconds. So there are definitely some benefits to having an outdoor pizza oven in our mind, where you have a door where you can contain that heat more like you would an oven, versus the Uni, which Coda 16, which does not have a door. So why don't you go ahead, Lori, and plate it, and I'm just going to go behind the camera and make sure everything's looking good.
Okay. So we let the casserole sit, the baked ziti sit for about 15 minutes, and that's just to let it set up and make it cool enough for us to taste. Was warm enough to melt the cheese.
Do you think we did the job?
I think so. I think if we had other people here, they would like to eat it.
All right. So
That's
let's maybe put that in front of that camera, or maybe... Oh, you want to taste? You want to grab this and taste it? Oh,
You
okay.
can see this.
I'm sorry.
You can see the...
Go ahead. You taste first.
Okay.
And let me just make sure the...
Ooh. I've never really been a fan of ricotta, but this whole milk ricotta tastes really good. I think it really makes a big difference. Here, I have my own spoon now.
Have a little Zinfandel tonight. Kirkland Zinfandel. So,
Delicious.
how do you get a little bit of the...
Well, so what do you
Very,
think?
very tasty. I think you took the noodles out of the water al dente to where they were still firm enough so they didn't soften up too much when you cooked it, when we baked it. So good job there.
Of course, we only cooked it for 10 more minutes.
Right.
If you had cooked it for 30, I think it the noodles might have softened up a little bit more. But it's very good, even if I do say so myself.
And once I put the pan into the change more and put the door back on, the temperature gauge on the face of the change more door was reading 500 degrees. So, and we were trying to hit around 450. Oh, sorry. Very good. Well, we better stop eating and close this video up so people can go on their way.
So yes, you can make a casserole in your Change More pizza oven.
Or for that matter, any pizza oven, I would imagine, that has a door on it where you can get it regulated to a temperature that you would like to regulate it at. And I must say the Changemore did a good job for us tonight in preparing this dish. So, all right.
Would you say this is the right size, or do you think it could have taken a bigger one?
Oh, no, I think this pan was the right size for the Changemore, but
That's a 12-inch.
well, let them. I don't know if it's 12-inch or not, but I tell you, with this volume, you could feed 12 people.
No, I
So-
mean a 12-inch pizza oven.
Oh yeah, that's a 12-inch pizza oven. So we have a lot of baked ziti here now. I don't know if you can freeze it, but there's a lot of not ziti. Again, a rotini.
Rotini. I always like rotini, as I think I mentioned that it cooks a lot faster than a lot of other pasta noodles.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, Lori. You put together again another winner, and the flexibility of having two different pizza ovens based upon what you're trying to obtain as far as your cook, I think was a plus. And
I could see that this baking dish from Chicago Metallic, it looks like it's going to clean up really well. So if I run my finger on it, anything is just rubbing right off.
Okay.
So that's really a plus.
Well, see, that'll be something that we would post on our Facebook private group, 12th Avenue Cuisine Insiders. Lori will comment there on how easy this pan, which pan it was, and how easy it was or was not for her to clean up. So, all right, so another great win here, Lori. And again, you know, this is what we like to do. We like to be out in the backyard. We like to cook on nice nights. And we like to use our outdoor pizza ovens to do that cooking. And you saw we brought into the element tonight the Coleman fold and go camping stove. So that was a nice addition. Okay, so
I have to say this isn't exactly on the healthy
oh
choice. You could make it fewer calories by using low-fat mozzarella, low-fat ricotta, and using these new chickpea pasta noodles with a lower glycemic index.
We did cook about 15 of the Banza chickpea rotini, just to try it out.
It was very good.
It was good. I would accept it as a substitute for the normal noodle. The chickpea noodle has, I don't know if it's called a noodle or not, but it has more protein and less carbs. And so we're going to do a couple of dishes in the coming months using some additional chickpea recipes, and we'll let you know. Well, of course,
and
we'll
you can
share.
always turn into our farinata, which is a pizza that's made with chickpea flour.
Yeah, we can do that. All right, so likes are very important to this channel. If you liked what you saw, please put that extra effort in to give it a like, hit that thumbs up. As always, what do we say?
Like, share, and subscribe.
And we'd like to thank all our viewers for dropping in, and also our new subscribers that are continuing to subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate that.
And let me say that we will put the description for any of these products that you saw on our channel, like if you wanted to get this spoon rest.
Oh, they'll
or
be
my
in our
little basket.
in our video description, and also if there's a recipe, you will find it there as well. All right, so I think that's about it. What do we say?
Like, share, and subscribe. I
And
said that already.
okay, and see you next time.
See you next time.